Hey guys, welcome back to Luxury Galore. Today we'll talk about 10 Gary Vee motivational moments that proved how much of a genius he is. Let's head into it. Gary Vee. The legendary entrepreneur and millionaire angel investor Gary Vaynerchuk lives his life inspiring millions around the world through his keynote speeches, YouTube videos, Medium posts, and tweets. In his life investing, he stumbled upon a lot of difficulties but got over all of them and is now here to tell you how you can overcome everything and invest in your life. Number 10. While Vaynerchuk lives by this philosophy every day. He is the CEO and co-founder of global digital advertising agency VaynerMedia, 4-time New York Times bestselling author, daily Vee vlog host, and part of a venture capital fund called VaynerRSC. He also has an eye for great ideas. An early investor in Twitter, Tumblr, Uber, and Snap. His VaynerRSC investment portfolio currency lists at near 80 companies, including international digital wallet, and exchange Coinbase, and monthly cosmetic subscription service Birchbox. Number 9. Motivation. Negativity always wins the short game, but positivity wins the long game. Your legacy is being written by yourself. Make the right decisions. It's all about adjusting along the way, not making the perfect call. Number 8. The answer. Put it super duper long term and do it sooner rather than later, he says, adding that even some of your investments do not yield immediate returns. In the long run, they will. Unless America disappears off the face of the earth in a very long period of time, it is probably a good bet. Number 7. You may pick the wrong company, and this is why you want to diversify. On average, over the last 20 years, the S&P 500 has produced an annualized return of 7.2% dollar cost averaging. Putting the same amount of money in markets every month is a great example of this strategy. Number 6. You have so much time.
I just want people to know they have time. Way too many 55-year-olds think it's over. Especially because we live in this tech world where it's all about the 20 and 30-year-olds like never before.
Gary Vaynerchuk explained, so I saved my money, and I saved my money, and I saved my money some more. And then when I was 33 and 34, I had hundreds of thousands of dollars. I didn't have millions. I had hundreds of thousands of dollars. I didn't own a fancy car, or a watch, or a suit for that matter. I kept my expenses low. I hadn't bought a home, and I was still living in an apartment. I was 33 years old, and I was renting an apartment because I was saving cash to go on the offense. And so, when I had the chance to invest in those companies, I put hundreds of thousands of dollars on the line. Not millions. But those hundreds of thousands made millions. Now they made tens of millions. Number 5. When I was 19, I knew that the internet was going to be a big deal. That's why I convinced my dad to let me launch Wine Library, one of the first e-commerce platforms in the world for wine. The day Google AdWords came out, I bought the word wine for 5 cents a click. This was a great bet, and I also did email marketing from the very start. I was getting 90% open rates and 82% click-through. Today, you won't be lucky to get 0.08%. It's not a mistake that I got to where I am. I've used both my intelligence and my hustle to achieve my financial success. The first 2 investments I made were in Twitter and Facebook. A lot of you don't know this, but I actually bought shares from Mark's parents. I just believe in where the market was going. Number 4. And now I'm doing it again. I was early on social media and grew my following on Twitter. I launched my wine show on YouTube years before vlogging, and the rest of it became a thing. I started VaynerMedia because I saw an enormous opportunity to leverage the world's changing attention to create an unprecedented shift in the way we market and distribute products. This is just the beginning. I'm doing a vlog now called Daily Vee, which documents my life as a CEO and public figure, and it's been incredible for my brand. No one else is doing it, and that's why I think I'll win. It's about having legacy, influence, and impact. Number 3. On leadership. You have to understand your own personal DNA. Don't do things because I do them, or Steve Jobs, or Mark Cuban tried it. You need to know your personal brand and stay true to it. Number 2. His tried and true method. Invest in something you like and understand, and be patient, he says. Investing plays out if you're not thinking this way. Okay, I'm going to put $3,000, but in 3 years, when I buy a house, it's going to be $9,000 or $6,000, and I'm gonna strike. You're just so vulnerable to macro things that have nothing to do with even the health of the actual business. Think geopolitical tensions or natural disasters that could disrupt single sectors. Number 1. Content.
Every single person's business or ambition will grow exponentially tomorrow if they spend the next 13 years giving away free content forever.
Gary publishes a lot of content every single day, around 6 to 8 posts on each of his social media profiles. Every time you log on to Instagram, Twitter, or open your Facebook newsfeed, you'll see a thought-provoking update by Gary Vee. So, how does he create so much content? Through his content on content strategy. I create a ton of content. I publish a new episode every day on the Gary Vee Video Experience, which is distributed on my YouTube channel, Facebook watch page, and IGTV. I then also have a daily podcast called the Gary Vee Audio Experience, which is distributed on my iTunes, Overcast, and Stitcher, among some other platforms. In addition to what I just mentioned, I continually post micro content that is distributed to my Instagram, Snapchat, LinkedIn, Quora, and many other social channels. Micro content is created from each episode and is used to drive awareness back to the original long-form content. Long story short, I'm constantly creating and posting as much content as possible, and in a way that is contextual to each platform. It's a brilliant strategy that helps you create a constant stream of social content by using one long-form pillar content. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.